pussy, pussy, pussy.
Welcome back to another featured garage vlog. Quick note, apologies for the audio, it might kind of suck. We didn't plan on doing a vlog today, but we're hanging out here in Florida, working on a Model T, drinking beers, and figured why not do a video. So that's what we're doing. Today, like I said, we're going to be working on this Ford Model T, replacing the, what is it, starter switch?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the ignition switch because the starter is actually a foot switch in the cab, but we're going to replace the one that the key goes in to actually like turn the car on and off. Right.
So Zach has already done quite a bit of work on this Model T. This is it's owned by a friend of his who he recently had a stroke and just doesn't have like fine motor skills anymore. So he's had a hard time working on this. So Zach has kind of been the caretaker for it.
It's a 1922 Model T. It's mostly original. It has been restored at some point. So far, we converted it to electronic ignition to get rid of the low voltage distributor setup that was in here that really didn't work too well. You know, old point stuff, really, you can always do better with electric stuff. Today, the project is replace that starter switch because it's really finicky and doesn't like to start all the time. So we're going to try that and see if we can get it where it can start easily. So this is what the inside of a Model T ignition switch looks like. Obviously, it's worn, as you can see, so we're going to replace as many of these components as came in that little baggie. This is basically just a piece of insulator that has copper traces in it, it looks like. And then, of course, all of these are just the screw holes where the wires attach. This is not the first thing I've come across in this Model T that's like this, where they basically just took some, like, organic material insulator and put traces into it. It's a weird system, but it seems to work. Okay, so this is like all new everything, including, instead of this, I mean, I almost want to say that's like a leather.
That's the insulator?
Yeah, it's the insulator. This one's actually like a plastic and has alignment. Oh, there's little nubs that are like cracking. Okay, then there's these metal pieces that will align in there. This is probably gonna be like a way more positive feel now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh god.
Oops. Alright. Ooh, I see how this comes out. Puts the key in the ignition. Maybe. There we go. I think it's just a press fit.
As you break it off and discover it's not a press fit.
Yeah, pretty much. Press fit. Cool.
Hey, motherfuckers, wanna buy some weed? $50 is all you need. Cold hard cash is how you pay.
Disco's here. Woo!
Daddy!
Yeah.
I just did a 160.
Oh, that's not a, oh cool, a 160. Whoa!
He's really good at the maths.
You did the 160.
That was going to be really that fun.
We should try 320 next.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Oh, I mean, we're working on a Model T. So, talking about this ignition switch and it's the leather insulator. What?
Yeah, it was a 1930s Chevy truck, I think it was, that I put a transmission and a gearbox in, and if I remember correctly, the way it was constructed was a really long time ago. The throwout bearing wasn't really a throwout bearing, but it did slide, and it had a leather centerpiece. That leather center, the thing was also hollow, and you filled it full of oil, and the oil wicked through the leather.
Dang.
And gave it its ability to slide.
Dude, that's awesome.
Crazy setup.
That's cool.
Really crazy setup.
Well, that's like this. All the oil seals on the motor are actually made out of felt.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally a felt strip that goes in around it. Like, they all leak because it's like you can never seal it 100%. That's just part of, you know, like a Model T. Like, it weeps oil because they're felt oil seals.
The rearview mirror bothers me.
Yeah, that's after.
No, that's after a bathroom trip.
It's a
That's the aftermarket. JDM tight.
JDM tight.
Yeah, that tried to fire. Like, it at least did something.
Well, we thought it was going to be really quick, and we're running out of beers. We might need more because it's taking more time.
changed? Okay. Alright, let's try something really quick.
Time to get learnt. Brought to you by Home Depot. Alright, so what we suspect the issue is we think that the float height is too high, allowing too much fuel to enter the system when we open the throttle and turn over the engine off on jazz. So what we're going to do is lower the fuel height a little bit, and we're going to measure it just to see how much we lowered it. So if it doesn't work, we can kind of gauge if we should go a little more or a little less. But that's what we're doing. Dude, get your life together.
I'm trying. Fun fact about a Model T, there is no throttle return spring. It just kind of sits however you have it set, so.
Brought to you by Home Depot.
Yeah.
Well, that's because, I mean, the throttle is commanded by that
Lever.
stalk in there. Yeah, so
there's really not a whole lot of... How do I get my hand in there?
That's what she said.
Don't fucking fist this bitch.
Don't fucking fist this bitch. Don't fucking fist this bitch.
DJ Khaled again, or whatever.
Another one? Wow. DJ Khaled again. That's it. Brought to you by Home Depot. So, it didn't really work. So we're gonna take it off and do some more stuff. And at this point, we're kind of just doing trial and error. Again. Another one. It's not again. Fucking terrible DJ Khaled.
Whatever you say.
JD Khaled. Off-brand DJ, whatever. I'm done. So for like the billionth time, carb, we changed some stuff and did some things. I think this is the last time we're gonna do this, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We've got a lead on a guy local to the area that has a running Model T with a good carb. So if this doesn't work, no big deal. We'll call it a day. We'll eventually go get that carb from that homie and put it in here and see if it works. And if it works, cool, we have a carburetor issue. If it doesn't work, something else is going on. So, floor it. Floor it.
That the bowl is running dry.
Yeah. How much fuel is in the tank?
We can check.
How to check fuel in a Model T. It's a ruler.
Take this stick and stick it in here. And since this is an oval can, or an oval tank, gallons and Ford oval tank, we're about half a gallon, which actually
could use a little more to get a little bit of pressure up in
like
to the car.
Yeah, actually it is a lot faster.
Huh? Oh. Oh yeah, so the tank drain valve petcock thing is broken, so the tank's kind of draining fuel. By kinding, I mean it is. Alright, well that's it for this one. Check back later. We're going to try swapping out a different carburetor on this to see if that helps. If it does help, cool, we have a carburetor issue. If it does not help, we have another issue. Zach brought up a good point. We might have an intake and exhaust manifold gasket issue. Those might be cracked. He noticed smoke coming out of that area whenever the car would backfire. So, could be something to check out later. So, in the meantime, check out the website, featuregarage.com, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that fun stuff. And until next time.
Again.